Hello everybody and happy Friday to you. I'm forecaster Dustin Staples on this first alert weather day as we go out and about today. We're going to be keeping track of Helene, and of course it's going to be very busy. Of course, watching out for that tornado threat. We've already had a couple of tornado warnings outside of our neighboring states. We had one last night outside of Raleigh. There, of course, I don't think there was nothing confirmed, but the Weather Service will be doing their surveying damage if anything did come out of that yesterday. Again, still watching that gusty wind threat as well, and also we've got a slight to a moderate enhanced risk of severe weather here across much of eastern Carolina here south of Kinston, Kenansville. You're down there in that level 3 category. Meanwhile, a slight risk is under the rest of us as well. Now again, tornado watches continue for 8 a.m. just outside of Pender County, portions of Simpson and Johnson's counties down there as well, or excuse me, Simpson County that is. Now we're not in this, but don't be surprised if we start to see these getting expanded a little bit later on through the show. So we'll have more for you beginning shortly on that. Low to mid 70s out the door, but radar is quiet, thankfully, not tracking anything severe weather. Now we go towards mid-morning, things begin to change as we go out there as well, but the rainfall totals is what's really impressive with this here, all the way down the Blue Ridge Spine, Georgia, outside of Charleston, Atlanta there, well over about 5 if not 8 inches or more of rain. And here's the latest of Helene here. Of course, it made landfall just last night just outside of the peninsula of Florida as expected. Again, it's moving its course northward up towards our region as well. Again, a couple of tornado reports outside of Charleston, portions of central southwestern Georgia, southeastern Georgia rather. A lot of flood concerns continue as well. Tropical storm warnings and hurricane warnings continue all through the next day or so, so we got to keep an eye on that. And again, this was a Category 4 storm when it did make landfall, and the track of this is going to become a Category 1 by this morning and this afternoon. It'll become a tropical storm and then weakening to a remnant low later this evening. It's moving quickly. That's the thing about the storm. You may not think it's moving fast, but it's got some kick and speed in with it already. All right, latest on Isaac out here. Don't worry about it. Not a concern for us. Category 1 storm to the weekend, and then it's going to fall apart to a remnant low as it heads to the portions of the coast of Spain right there as well. Another little area we're watching as well. This could become Joyce by the weekend. A lot going on as we go towards the next couple of days. All right, winds are the primary concern as well, coming out of the southwest, about 20 to 30 miles an hour, gusting as high as maybe 35 for some of you. We'll continue with this winds through most of the day, but then we go quiet as we go into Saturday. Unfortunately, though, it's not going to break the humidity factor. We thought that would happen, right? Not necessarily the case. We're going to get some rounds of showers by noontime and by early afternoon. This is what we're going to keep a close eye on for those storms that develop right as you're heading out from work and school. So make sure you throw the rain jacket in the back of your car here with you today. By 6, 7 o'clock, most of us are quiet with a few stray showers here or there. Clouds hold on tough for the most part. Then we turn mostly sunny as we go towards the afternoon for Saturday. So definitely a hot day in the make if you're heading out to the ECU football game at 4 o'clock. Rainfall amounts about a half an inch to maybe 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches for some of you. And like I mentioned to you, mid-80s by the tailgating time, and then holding down to the low to mid-80s as you're heading home, and 70s right there as well. Quick look at your 8-day forecast. Again, severe weather this morning, and then we'll quickly quiet down by the late evening hours too. Dry as we go towards your Friday there, but again, mid-80s will continue with those light to moderate showers. This is what will be left of Helene moving through and turn that remnant low by the time it gets towards. But look at that though, he cool off back to the low 80s by next weekend.